We are only asking for the roads to be fixed.
President of the National Council on Public Transportation, Godfrey Ferdinand, remains resolute in his appeal for a comprehensive plan to fix potholes and provide relief to drivers ahead of the Ministry of Infrastructure's 2024 plans.
We also know in 2024, the government has said it's the year for roads and infrastructure. So between now and then, persons have to endure potholes where you can burst a tire, mess up your rims, and so forth. All we are saying is just make it priority to deal with those potholes that persons cannot avoid at 20, 30 miles an hour on a main road.
Ferdinand stated that he was left in an absolute state of shock following the response by the Minister for Transportation, Stephenson King, to the drivers' appeals.
The minister's response to that, I was shocked, taken aback by this, because what does pothole has to do with disciplinary matters? How does roads and discipline comes at the same time? I am taken aback by this.
In a swift 180-degree turn, while King stated the ministry's intention to provide road repair relief, he also castigated some bus operators for the alleged mistreatment of young women.
Minibus operators who are violating the laws which govern the operation of public transportation in St. Lucia, and others who are violating the rights of other people, rights of young women and other people. I would like them to also address those issues.
The Ncopt president stated that several letters have been written and delivered to both past and present prime ministers and transport ministers, requesting a disciplinary committee to deal with cases of misconduct.
It's the minister within his ministry that can discipline in terms of suspending a permit and revoking a permit. We've been in operation for over 20 years with this road permit issue, and we have been begging to at least revoke the permit of an individual we know, or individuals we know that are not abiding by the rules and regulations. What is so difficult about this that we cannot get it from any administration?
From reckless driving, fighting, lewd and unsavory comments, poor customer service, and many other ills affecting the transportation sector, the Ncopt says its hands have been tied in dishing out proper penalties and discipline due to the lack of a disciplinary committee. The Ncopt is demanding that the Transport Ministry live up to its many promises and establish a disciplinary committee to address these issues.
We were promised a report from CDB of December last year. Now we're in November, a year after, almost a year after, we can't see a CDB report. We cannot get a disciplinary committee. So I don't want to be in any kind of war with the minister. The council has the right to request better roads.
The National Council on Public Transportation, Ncopt, says that it is not the only one impacted by the poor road conditions, although it has been the most vocal advocate for better roads. Ferdinand says that contrary to the narrative being pushed by some operatives, the Ncopt is not considering any strike action.
We've not been asking for a strike. We're not asking for a strike. We're just asking to repair the roads. The PRO did an excellent job. He never, the host was trying to push for a strike. But the National Council maintains that we're just making our requests known. We've been asking for a disciplinary committee. We've been asking for the roads to be fixed. We've been asking for an audience with the minister also.
The Ncopt is calling for a public apology from the Minister for Transportation.
I wish he would take back his word, apologize to council, because if he's a minister, which he is, and you have that kind of information, how dare you have not taken it to the police? A senior minister too. Why haven't you taken it to the police? So I'm disappointed at that. I think the minister should apologize publicly